Hey everyone, I'm Matt with Ozark Overland Adventures, and got a garage project today. I've been having a lot of fun trying to reconfigure the back of my Gladiator. I did in the weight savings video. I did swap out the drawer, the fridge slide for a standard fridge slide, and very happy with that so far. But in this one, swapping the batteries. Got the brand new, like just hit the market, Renogy super slim solid state lithium batteries. These things are 104 amp hours, 1331 watt hours, and this is what they are replacing. I've had the anti-gravity deep cycle V1 battery back here for a little over a year now. I had issues with the V2s in cold weather, so got the V1s, which are self-heating, and it's been a fantastic battery. And I've had two of them back there for a total of 200 amp hours. But it's been a great battery. So you may be wondering, if this has been so great, why am I switching it out? Well, one, I like new technology, and been hearing about the solid state lithium batteries, you know, just kind of in the rumor mill and kind of some general specs and stuff that you've been seeing. And when Renogy released these, I got real excited because, as you can see, it's a whole different form factor than the typical, what is this, Group 31? What Group something. It's a totally different form factor. So these you can put in places that you could never put these. You know, under seats, behind seats, in different nooks and crannies. And what this is going to allow me to do is free up space in the bed to just have a place to put other recovery gear. And not sure yet, but I'm excited to have just kind of less space taken up in the back of the bed. So as you can see, these are considerably slimmer than your standard battery. So, but that's not all. So I mentioned that I had an issue with the anti-gravity V1s in the cold weather. I don't know why. It wasn't cold enough that it should have impacted the battery. I think it was like 20 degrees, too cold for them to charge, but shouldn't have been too cold for them to discharge. But anyway, got the V1s. They've been flawless. I've had those out in colder temperatures. They've been great. But these, because of the solid state chemistry inside, they do better in extreme temperatures. Whereas this will not charge below freezing, below 32 degrees or 0 degrees Celsius. These will actually charge down to 14 degrees, which is huge. Now, this does have the self-heating feature. I haven't had a situation where I've known if it's on or off, so that's probably good. But I know that this one is rated to charge down to 14 degrees, which is huge. I don't typically, like hardly ever, get out in temperatures colder than that. Because of the solid state batteries in here, it's also rated for longer life cycles. This is rated for 4,000 to 5,000 cycles. This one's rated at 6,000 cycles. They both have amazing BMSs that protect the batteries from all the things that batteries need protection from: overcharging, undercharging, overvoltage, undervoltage, temperature, charge, all the things. They both have the BMSs to manage all that sort of stuff. They also both have built-in Bluetooth monitoring. So both of these have their own app that allow you to just pull up your app and check the state of charge, how much is going in or out, those sort of things. I will say I do like the Renogy app better than the anti-gravity app, but I mean they both get the job done. But I do very much like the Renogy app. The Renogy batteries also have these link connectors. Here's the Bluetooth antenna. But if you have maybe a van or an RV and you're building out, really cool system, and you're using Renogy's different monitors and that sort of stuff, you can just easily connect this up to those, and it's got all that functionality built into it. So that's pretty sweet. The other real cool feature about the solid state batteries is a standard lithium iron phosphate battery. This is 100 amp hours, so it can charge between up to 60 amps. So you can put up to 60 amps worth of current into it, and it will discharge at a continuous rate of 100 amps. It's pretty standard for a lithium iron phosphate battery, and it's also, well, really good. Well, this can charge at up to 100 amps, and it can discharge continuously at 200 amps. So I've been running the Renogy 2000 watt inverter in the back of my Gladiator for a couple years now, and to adequately run this, you did need 2 of these connected in parallel. To get 200 amps of continuous current. A single one of these batteries will run that just fine. So between the 2 batteries that I have here, I mean, I could do 400 amps of continuous current. So that's pretty sweet. Now, one of my last videos was about weight savings. And so you may think, okay, there's also some weight savings going on here. Well, no, there's not. This one's 28 pounds. This one's 27.5 pounds. So I'm actually gaining 1 pound. By switching to these batteries. I think a big part of that is in this metal construction, whereas this is all plastic. I think that's probably where a lot of that extra half a pound comes from. This has a metal enclosure. This is all plastic. But no weight savings going this route. It's just its form factor, its functionality, its integration. It's all that for the solid state slimline batteries versus a standard lithium iron phosphate. Now, price wise, also retail price, there's not a huge difference in price. Both of these are high-end batteries. These are not your cheap, $200 lithium batteries that you're going to find on Amazon. The anti-gravity lists for $979. I mean, that is an expensive high-end lithium battery. The Renogy's retail for $999, currently on sale at the release date, at least at the time of this recording, for $750. So you can get these for $750, which for solid state, I think that's pretty darn good, considering a high-end standard lithium battery can run $1,000. Renogy does back these up with a very impressive 8-year warranty. So 6,000 cycles, 8-year warranty. I am very confident that these things will last a long time. They're also, all the things vibration resistant, IP67 waterproof. They're actually rated for a fireproofness. I don't know what those ratings are. Hold on, I've got it right here. UL94 V0 fireproof rating. That's awesome. They're also rated for puncturing, whereas because of the liquid chemistry inside, standard lithium batteries, puncturing them causes problems. These are actually rated for puncture resistance. So you can fire a bullet through them, and it's going to be okay. So since these are going to live in the back of my Gladiator, very glad that these are the IP67 waterproof. They're really not going to get wet because of my tint and everything. They may get some splash, they may get a little damp, but they're never going to get wet. So, but I mean, my Jeep's been to some deep water crossings where the bed has gotten water in it. At least I know my batteries will be safe. Now, the plan is I'm going to get these installed. Been doing a lot of cleaning up back here. I've got some wiring cleaning up to do. I'm not going to film the actual install because I'm not an expert at that. I'm good enough, but I'm sure if I did the install, I would get a lot of criticism and critiques and people telling me all the things I did wrong, and that's fine. I probably will. But I know everything will at least be done good enough. So I will show you what everything looks like when I'm done. All right, here is the finished product. I love the amount of space this freed up. Ignore the mess of wiring. I did not just completely redo all the wiring. I used all my existing wiring and made it work. So there you go. But I mean, just a huge space there that is opened up. Love that. Love the way that turned out. Just made a little wooden piece and attached that to my drawer slide there. Attached the 2,000 watt inverter to the side of the batteries. Yeah, I love the way that fits back there. I've had the new batteries installed for about 4 days now. Just let them sit back here for a couple days. Made sure they were all balanced out. Just let them run the fridge, and I did want them to get down just a little bit so I could kind of test the charging. And yesterday, took this for a drive and was super impressed with all the details. And the Renogy app for this thing is awesome. You get to see both batteries and individual status up here in the upper left. You get to see both batteries together. So you get to see the holistic. If you click into the battery, I mean, you can tell right now the fridge isn't on, so nothing's currently running. You click into the batteries, you get all the details about its health and the cell statuses and how much power is coming in or out. So yeah, it was a winner. It was pumping in close to, I don't know, close to 30 amps yesterday when I was driving around. I'd let the batteries get down to about 88% over the course of a few days, and I was very pleased. So we do have a trip to Moab, Utah coming up. This video, it will be after this video is released. So I'll have a full week of driving around, these things on the trails. We'll be camping out of this the whole time. And so I'll report in those videos kind of how it's going. Real curious to see how they do, how my setup, if they fail, it's going to be my fault, not Renogy's. But how they do with my mount that I did on the trail. So hopefully that's going to be a win. So yeah, super happy and impressed so far. Time will tell. Time will tell how they do. But if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I will be happy to answer as best I can. I'm no battery expert. I mostly just use them and can know what, I know what a watt is and an amp and a volt is. So that's about as good as I get. So anyway, I'll do my best to answer your questions. If you would like the video, please subscribe to the channel if you're not. And if you like what we're doing and you want to consider supporting the channel, check out the Patreon link in the description. And for all of our merchandise, go to shopoverlandapparel.com. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.